Hey everyone, it's Laura Pearman and this is another Laura Pearman vlog. I have another great question. Thank you very much for keeping them coming. By all means, send me another one if you have a headshots related question or a question about photography. You can do that by getting in touch with me on any of my social media channels, or you can send an email to laura@laurapearman.com. So let's get going with this question. Today's question is from Heather. Heather runs Talking Point Events, which is a nationally based events company. Heather asks, I get really nervous in front of the camera. How on earth can I relax? I can think of a lot of funny jokes here, Heather, about sedatives and Dutch courage and stuff like that, but it's not really necessary. I promise you, it's not. Really, this is not your problem because you would be the client when you're in front of the camera. This is 100% your photographer's problem. So if you still feel totally uncomfortable in front of the camera, it is your photographer's job to make you relax and make you feel calm. It's one of those things that you learn as a professional photographer over time. So you go to college and you train and you learn about how to operate a camera, how to control light, all of that kind of stuff, how you edit images and how you present them. And then I think you go into professional photography, and that's where you start to master what it's like to work with real life clients. And you either are really, really good at this, or some people are just really pants at this. When I first set out in photography, I worked in a family portraiture studio, and this was really like a baptism of fire. So you're working with families of all different ages and people with all different kinds of backgrounds, and for me that was a really, really steep learning curve. So you either really get on with people or you just don't. So the people who don't tend to become product photographers or like sports nut photographers, and the kind of people who don't really need to deal with people an awful lot. But if you find that you're going on professional photo shoots with photographers who are branding themselves as people-related photographers and you're still feeling really uncomfortable, then I hate to say this, but it's your photographer's fault. You need to be building up a really strong relationship with your photographer in the lead up to the shoot, so that you feel like you can trust them, so that they know what your particular worries and concerns are. If maybe you've had a bad experience with a previous professional photographer, or if you've got an awful memory from a school photo or something like that, or you just hated having your picture taken as a child, you know, it's important to develop that kind of a relationship with your photographer. And then when it eventually comes around to the day of the photo shoot, they know all of this information so that they can help you pose and help you feel as comfortable as possible and help you get used to being in front of the camera. And then the next thing that I always think is important is to allow enough time. So you're not going to feel completely at ease straight away when, you know, it's light, cameras and action. You're not going to feel great straight off. So it's important to ease into it a little bit. I have different services that allow for different amounts of time purely for this very reason. So sometimes people need about an hour's chill, and you know, sometimes that first half hour you can almost kind of throw it away. Sometimes you get the odd little magic shot, but sometimes you might do, you know, 10 minutes, then have a coffee, change outfit, then another 10 minutes, take a break, chill, and then over time you get used to it. It's like anything in life, you know, practice makes perfect, and eventually you kind of get into the rhythm of it. And my personal goal is to make sure that by the end of that photo shoot you go away feeling fabulous, feeling fantastic, feeling way better about photography and photographers and the whole camera experience. Now, then in addition to this, there's all of that other stuff that experts around confidence and calming nerves will be able to advise you on. And if that's necessary, I would go away as your professional photographer and seek their advice, and we could, you know, match those up accordingly. So I hope that's helped you a little bit, Heather. Let me know if you have any further questions, or if you're somebody like Heather and you've come across this post and you want to talk about this a little bit further. I would be more than happy to help, and more than happy to have a little bit more of a conversation about it. I think it's quite a big topic. I think a lot of photographers kind of skim over it. So yeah, let's delve into this and let's talk about it more. So have a great day, everyone, and I am more than happy to discuss this subject with you all further. Enjoy, and I'll see you later. Bye. Mwah.